Okay, so here are the acrylic blocks. Okay, and this is how I am going to post them with this because it keeps them prestige. All right, so you have to just take the plastic off. All right, just go in the corner. Okay, there we go, and take that off. All right, it just protects them from getting scratched and things like that until you get them. And they're 3 mil thick. They are about approximately 6 1/4 by 3 1/2. That the biggest one, and then they step down to fit the large tag, because these are layering tags, so they all fit quite nicely all together once layered, which I will show you. Sometimes you will see slight burn marks on the plastic. Okay, that's just normal. But once that comes off, there shouldn't be any. Okay, can't really see, but these, which I will do a little project for you because I'm doing my Halloween journal, but they sit in lovely. Okay, and you've got enough room around the outside to do stitching if you wanted to do that. Right, so you can use them for your collage, you know, things like that. Okay, so the way I'm using mine today is I'm doing like a layered tag, all right, just to show you that way, rather than just you know, show you on the collages, you know, that you can sort of like look where you want to cut out, especially if this was heavily decorated. All right, but I leave mine quite plain, and then I'll decorate them to how I want it, whatever I'm doing. Okay, let's have a look, see what we got left. These are just bits that I've got left from collage, and you're not going to, this one, you're not actually going to see a lot of the tag underneath, so I'm not really that worried. Okay. You can cut around it straight away or draw around. It's up to you. I am gonna just draw around this one. Okay. Just that one. I'll leave that over there. Okay, that's cool. I'll just stick this down here. Like I say, I do a lot of my collage just on book pages, so they don't end up too thick, so I can still back them if need be. Okay, and this one I'm just going to cut out some cards. Quite nice. I did have another bit here somewhere. Oh, there is a bit, tiny bit thicker, I think. I am going to get it wet, so should we have that now? It's quite nice, isn't it? Make sure that's right. Yeah, perfect. See, I mean, you could cut loads of these out and just use the top as a guide. I haven't done mine too deep there, because I used to do them quite deep, but I don't like it anymore. I like them that size. So that's that. So we'll decorate that with some ink. Let's have a look. There it is. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that as it is. Just do 2 with this one. But while I'm here, I will do up another bit as well. So I think that should fit in there. This one's not too big, so I think that's, you can cut around there quite easily. Get that off of there. Okay. And there's that one. Okay, inking time. Right, you could either use the big one for this. It doesn't really matter. All the same size as the tag. Okay, it's up to you. You could use that size for this, or yeah, you know it fits, but I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to use that now as a plate for inking. Right, what am I going to use? I think I'm going to use a bit of this one, Lindy's, and it's best to use water base. I'm not sure whether it will actually get rid of permanent ink or anything like that, so I would be careful for a bit. So I'm just going to squirt on there, and then a little bit of that. Okay, I want it on that one there. Maybe a little bit more purple actually. What have I got? Yeah, the only other one is there. Right, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I haven't got many purples. Can you believe that? So, oh, I was going to stamp on it so you could see. Sorry, there we go. Okay. That's great. I'll do it proper this time. That's okay. Put that down there. Okay. Going to fill totally that one, but that's okay. It's great. Yeah, I like that. I just need a little bit more purple on this one here, but that's all right. We can do that. And you can brayer onto them as well. Okay, right. I'll get some of my inks, I think. Distress inks. All right, what size are we doing? That one. Should we go and do it with this? All right. Okay, I'm just going to put a bit of that on. A bit of water. Okay. And oh, you won't be able to see it, will you? Yeah, it's that way, isn't it? Yeah. Perfect. That's cool. Don't forget this is going in my Halloween journal, so I'm quite liking that. Let's do a little tiny bit more on this one. That was wilted violet, wasn't it? I'm going to keep it on there for a little bit, okay? Let it soak in. Yeah, that's better, okay? And what we got here? Let's pick that up. Let's go. At least not want that. Okay, I'm going to use a bit of this one now. Truffle, yeah. This is very dark. That's the Elements ones. Borea, let's have a go. Let's experiment. Let's say, let's play a bit. Do that first. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hoping that's not too much there. I'm just gonna put a bit on there first, yeah, and a bit at the bottom. Yeah, I like that there. And then this one, yeah, squash down. And I like that soak in. Okay, got nice depth there now. And I'm not going to waste that. I'm going to stamp that down. Okay, and I will pick up on here. Okay. I say, not using that one. I just done it because I'm playing. Okay, like that. And what I'm going to do before I dry that one, this is just the background, so I'm not worried about that. I might ink that up, that's fine. And I am just going to add some little bits of water. See that you know, this is no good for this, but that would fit in all there in there perfectly. All right, but at the moment that's not what I'm doing. Right, okay, bit of stamping now, I think. All right, let's have a look. What are we going to use? I sorted this out. So, I think that's one of Trace's, I think. Yeah, Ghost to Post, perfect for this. And, I mean, that colour there looks great. So I'm just sorting out whether I need, where I need my stamping. Okay. That I thought would be nice up there somewhere. And then we've got Oh, I think that'll be better that way because that's upside down. Like that, and then I'm not sure about that yet, but that might be there somewhere. Okay. Right, so we need a little something here and something up there. Okay. Oh, and I got my washi tapes. I actually found some that would do. I think that would be nice, and we'll do that in black. Okay. So we're sort of thinking of like a C shape there. Yeah. Coming out here, a bit down there. And sometimes it's quite nice if it comes out there. Like that. And a bit of text, but I think I'm gonna mute that down a bit with some espresso. Okay. If you notice, I didn't press too hard there. Okay, that's it. And I'm gonna ink up this one. I think I'm gonna use a bit of purple actually. I'm gonna use this one. I need a dry cloth for that. A bit too heavy. Okay. Just going over there, but I want to see that. I think I just got it, just managed it. Okay, so I stitched around there. I don't want to stitch around the outside yet because I'll be back in it. Okay, so I will put this on. I've inked everything up. It's just a bit of the background paper, but all these colours worked beautifully. Okay, so that's like this. That was the seedless preserves, wasn't it? I used. I can't remember now. I have to look back on the video, and I know I used a bit of that one, but you don't need to. Okay, and that one, and these two, you can, that can be your like espresso or your oxides. Okay, and that can only be this. I bought them, so I'm using them. Yeah. So, but they're basically very similar to the oxides. Right, that's going to go there, so I can trim that down. These are Tracy's labels. I think her link should be in the description box of those. So like I said, I'm using both the flashcards and ghostly labels. Seems to ring a bell. It's brilliant. I wonder where that come from. I think I explained in one of my videos. It's from Asda in the UK. We got that one. It's already all stained up quite nice, and it goes perfectly with my kit. Absolutely. You'd have thought I'd dyed it special. Could have done with that a little bit over there really, but never mind. So look, is that gonna, it's gonna have to pull that out because that's gonna come out anyway. There we go. Right, so I would now back that onto something, and that's right, and then stitch right the way around. If you want a thicker tag, you know, really good thick, then a bit of cardboard. This most probably be going in my journal, so right, so I'm going to stitch around that whole thing now. Well, that took me a while to find that end. Oh dear. So I'll just cut off in there. So, and what I will do is fold that over. And there is a tag. Right, what should we put on the top then? Don't think I've got much around me yet. I've got my dangles. Might look quite nice on there, actually. Yeah. So I take them off. Take them off this. That's only just for hanging them up. We're going to have purple overload. Do you know what? I am going to use that. Might not loop it, that's all. Okay, I quite fancy that. That's good. That's great. And I'll just have a bit of jute or something, bit of string. There we go. And that's about right. And there is the tag. Okay. Doesn't have to be Halloween. It's just that I'm doing my Halloween journal, so all right. I might go and get a bit of something, just show you something else a minute. Yeah, that's a nice tag that's going to go in the journal. So, okay, I went to my mixed media sort of bag or folder. This is like scrapbook paper that I've used alcohol inks on, by the look of it. Alcohol inks and on the gel plate, I reckon. So I think I quite like that one. Let's have a look, see what we like. I think that looks quite nice, don't you? Yeah, so I'm going to have that as a tag because that's rather pretty. I like that. Gosh, that's really, really nice. It's too nice to cover up, actually. Right, let's have a look, see what we got. Tim Holtz, I got his new one here. I think some of this might look nice. I think that one's going to go on there. That's going to fit on there, isn't it? Just, but that's all right, that's fine. That's okay. I do need to stamp off this because this is brand new, this one. So what's next then? Shall we? I'm just wondering whether to have. No, I think that's enough in there. Let's take that off. Showing you what I'm doing with the layers and everything. So, okay, this one is just like the big one and the small one. Something down here to create a bit of interest. Yeah. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing. So this is going to go sort of dead center, really. Yeah, and then do I want to stitch around there? Actually, I will be all right. I'm going to cover the back most probably with coffee stained paper because this is quite thick, this one. Yep, I'm going to put that there. And I'm not going to place anything underneath this one because I actually like the what's around it, if you know what I mean. It's nice. It's about there, I think. Let's have a look. I need to, when I check things level, I like to lift it up and look away from me. Okay, because you're looking down, it never looks quite right. Okay. That is I'm gonna stitch around that. Okay, all right, that's done. I'm gonna have a little bit of ink on here. I did get some, do some splattering. Just put them on here, I think. Yeah, running out of space again. I'll just load my brush up with a bit of water. Just a little tiny bit in there too. Okay, I think that's gonna sort of go there. Okay, and I've got my little bat stamp, so I'm gonna put that there for a minute because I'm not sure where it's gonna go. Okay, and I've got black embossing powder. Okay, because I think that'll be quite nice if they're sort of shiny and raised up a bit. So sorry, I have to do it quite quick this one because was quite wet, but it's drying out now. So yep, no, that's taken beautifully. There, I would like 3 really. Right, this one's a tiny bit smaller. Just got to make sure I don't get any. I might put that one there. Okay, stay there. I get ink on my finger, but never mind. And then one more somewhere. It looks like one little tiny one there, doesn't it? Right. Just need a little brush a minute. There we go, nice and easy. There we go. Stick this down. It's no good once it starts sticking to you. That's it. Okay, a bit of coffee stain paper for the back. I'll put that on and then I can stitch it round. I think I could actually make tags all day, you know. I suppose you'd soon get bored. I remember that the tag kit me and Tracy bought out, and we was going to do 100. I think I got to about 80, mind. And then it was like, I'm tagged out. And there's the other one. All finished. There we go. Okay, and back tip there. Just put the same on here. And another dangle. I thought the Edgar Poe dangle looked nice with the raven there. So there we go. So that's those two done. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching then.